I'm here
Welcome,
to help
nMo fans. This is your host,
Remember,
alexlexus of the nMo Mugen
one,
Arcade Show.
don't get me
And thanks to Nelson teaching me how to use this awesome new program to make us look a little more professional, I will be coming at you with a more presentable um, review. Now, I'd like to talk about a game that was released not too long ago while I was on a military trip down to Baltimore.
Where's your sword? Stick to
This
the darkness
is
until you find
Mark
one.
of the
Watch
Ninja,
out.
created
They're coming this
by
way.
the makers of Shank 1 and 2. And the first impression that I got was just how much of the artistic style is just like Shank.
Okay.
You know,
Keep moving.
when Nelson and I were playing the demo, we were like, "Man, this feels like the art style looks just like Shank." And then it turns out same studio. So yeah. So getting back to the point, this game is a traditional platformer
Find a place to
with the elements of stealth, which is pretty much the main focus of the game. So, you know, part of me was thinking, man, this feels like Metal Gear Solid meets the original Ninja Gaiden, the 2D side scroller from the NES days. And it was just, you know, a beautiful blend of mixing stuff with like 2D platforming gameplay. And I just love how the presentation with the music, because it's very atmospheric. Like when something is about to occur, you're about to be discovered, the music changes, it gets a little dramatic, and it's like you better get your ass out of Dodge, you know. But yeah, I made a couple of hiccups here and there, but for the most part, this is a really fun game. And
Run.
with it being fun, I also would like to mention there are parts that are pretty difficult. You know, considering that the last time I did an in-depth review of a game of this type was Blood Rain Betrayal, which I love the hell out of that game. It was like the spiritual successor to the 2D Castlevania games. So with this, you know, I really like the style, the music, very simple. It's a pick up and play type game. However, I have two gripes with it. The first gripe is you do have you know, a repertoire of techniques that you unlock, you know, by unlocking seals throughout the game. But by the time you beat the game, you haven't unlocked all the techniques, and you have to go back and grind, and you've already beaten the game.
The end, of course.
Furthermore, it's just, to me, you know, I get that it adds to the replay value, and the game is that fun to entice you to do more. But I just wish that the techniques were, you know, easily, you know, you can get the techniques before the end of the game, you know, because I feel that the nameless character, who doesn't speak throughout the game, by the way, you know, it's just it missed out. So that's strike one for me. Strike two is the fact that sometimes when you're climbing, when you're trying to go from transition to like go from one side of the wall, then to go to upside down, sometimes like you're trying to press the jump button, it doesn't really respond too smoothly. So considering if they do a sequel, because there are two endings to this game, but I'm not going to spoil it for you.
You could always destroy the lights.
If there's a sequel, I hope that if they have either another ninja or this nameless ninja who bears the mark of the clan, I just hope that it's just seamless, like in Ninja Gaiden by Itutagi and Team Ninja. When you see Hayabusa running on walls and, you know, doing the flying swallow, going back and forth and everything, it's seamless. You know, sometimes it's a bit like robotic, but that's my only gripe with it. Other than that, this game is a lot of fun. I found myself playing this over Darksiders 2 and Sleeping Dogs, which I've yet to do the reviews for yet. But I really like this game, and I hope that you guys give it a shot. It's out on the marketplace, so I highly recommend it. It's currently, I believe it's 1,200 points. Yeah, I believe it's 1,200 points, but I have to look into that. But it was so much fun that I didn't even care how much it cost. I just went to get it. But to the developers of Shank, that came up with something radically different because Shank was more of a run and gun in your face, like violent,
Just lean against it and try to sense what's on the other side.
game. It was pretty cool. But yeah, this was a big departure from that title. But I highly encourage it. Make sure you leave some comments below. Shout out to Nelson, On Your Knees, and the rest of the nMo crew. This game gets an 8 out of 10. Just for those two flaws that I felt could have been fixed. But very good game. I'm very happy with it. Make sure you guys check it out, and I'll see you next time on the nMo Yuganaki Show.